guys, so one of the things that I really wrestled with as a financial advisor when I was first attempting to integrate a virtual family office into my practice was, how do I actually get it approved through compliance? So what I thought I would do in this video is to show you the actual language that we use, the true disclosure that goes on the U4 or that you can use to submit to your RIA's compliance, your BD compliance. And not only was this ultimately what got approved at my RIA, but also dozens of advisors that we've worked with. So if this sounds interesting, just give it a thumbs up on the video and let's dive into it here. The actual language that is used, you will see up on your screen right now. I will also copy and paste this into the description below. So if you have been wrestling with how to actually get CPA partnerships and virtual family office services approved from your compliance, try this. OBA Disclosure, OBA Name, provides consulting services to business owners and privately held companies. Services include business planning, tax planning, consulting, and access to other professional advisors through, for our advisors in our community, it's the Elite Resource Team Virtual Family Office. Now for you, it might just be through a virtual family office. Guidelines for your OBA. First of all, your outside business activity entity name, it must be different from the DBA that you're using as an investment advisor, okay? So you can't do Anderson Investment Advisory, and that's the name that you are delivering your financial advising planning through, and you're meeting with clients, and use that same one for your OBA. It has to be separate. Second, your OBA should be used for business planning and consulting services. Okay, so you need to kind of think about this as there's a little bit of a Chinese wall between the two. Financial planning, which is giving the advice on buying or selling securities, doing a financial plan, that is all through your securities licensed with your RIA, with your broker-dealer. Anything that comes to a virtual family office that is not giving advice on securities, so for example, business planning, tax planning, everything I have listed there, that is then done through your OBA. It needs to be separate services. So you would have a separate service agreement with your clients. Okay, that's very important. Third, the OBA cannot charge a fee for personal wealth management or investment advisory services. What does that mean? If you are charging a financial planning fee and you're using Money Guide Pro, let's say you charge $3,000 a year for that. Great, that's run through your RIA compliance, your BD compliance. Additionally, if you are charging a business consultation fee of, let's say, $15,000 a year, and you are helping one of your clients who is a business owner with their business planning, or you're integrating an expert in your virtual family office to help with the business consulting, that needs to be run through a business consulting agreement. The two fees are separate. You don't deliver the fees on one service agreement. You don't collect one check for those for the client. $3,000 for the financial planning, $15,000 for the consulting, okay? If in a future video, if you want me to go through some examples of how to actually structure business consulting, proactive planning fees, tax planning fees, I'd be happy to do that. Just make a comment below and let me know you think that would be helpful. Fourth, the OBA cannot pay for a client's personal wealth management or investment advisory fees. What does that mean? You can't do a $3,000 financial plan for a client and have the OBA pay it because of that $15,000 business consulting. And I'm just using the $15,000 business consulting as an example. But the point is, the right hand cannot pay for what the left hand is doing. They need to independently operate. You can't charge zero asset management fee just because they're a business consulting fee. Does that make sense? And then finally, your OBA website lists your services as an investment advisor representative, and the disclosure on that website must be approved by the RIA or the BD. In this circumstance, it happened to be an RIA called LifeWorks before the site is published. So that means if you're going to talk about your value proposition, which obviously we encourage you to do, you let your prospective clients know all of the value that you can deliver to them. Of course, everything they expect from the table stakes of an investment manager. But in addition to all of this that they expect and get already in the marketplace, you have all of these additional services and all this additional value you can bring them to be a much, much more proactive and holistic consultant to them. Okay. that language needs to be, if it's marketed or it's public on the website, it needs to be approved by your RIA or by your broker-dealer. Very obvious. So if that video was helpful, if you liked this language, go ahead and, again, give the video a thumbs up. I'm going to include it in the description below. All I wanted to do in this video is let you know this is how we have seen the most RIAs and BDs approve the integration of a financial advisor offering virtual family office services, partnering with the CPAs. Hope you found the video helpful. Look forward to seeing you in the next one.